Hello, everybody. Welcome to Step into the Portal. We are here today playing a multiplayer game of Marvel Champions, as we like to do. Unfortunately, right now we can't be live, but we are going to record some plays. So my name is brandt.
I'm Brian.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Shuffling Steve.
Nice. We are actually continuing our Mojo campaign. I have been unavailable for a week, so we got all these guys together, and we're continuing on. I am playing Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I am playing Colossus over here, and I have my protection deck laid out because I already saw in the first video there was a comment about wanting to see what the protection build was. So here it is. Go ahead and pause it to see it later on and do all that stuff.
Nice.
Awesome. I'll be playing Peter Porker, Spider-Ham, swinging into justice.
Oh, and I'll be running the Boy Scouts, Scott Summers, and I noticed that you have the X Mansion, Brian. Do you want to take it out? Because I was also running it.
Steve, are you also running the X-Jet?
Of course, Bubba. But
So you want me to take both of these out?
Yeah. Do you have 40 cards?
That is 40 cards. So if I'm taking both of those out, I'll just make a change. Give me a sec.
There we go. Adding some fun stuff.
All right. So we are playing against Spiral. I'm going to go ahead and roll. I have a D10. So if it's higher than, if it's higher than 5, then I'm just going to mod it. So it's a 7, which would come around here. So 2. So we're going to get Western is going to be one of ours. And then it's going to be a 7. So that goes to 4 and 3. So we'll go to here, and it's going to be the Mojo files, which is what? Horror. And then the last one, 3,
It's only
6,
no, it's
7,
only
8.
2. It's only 2.
It's 3. It's 3.
It's
I
3.
just read the rules. Yeah.
Why did I think it was 2?
I mean, I'll double check now that you're saying it, but 3 modular sets from the MojoMania scenario pack.
Okay.
All right, so then we're going to shuffle these ones up, and we are going to start with a game of cards, which is the wrong card. That's not the environment, is it?
No.
Darn it. That's my bad. So now I shuffled, of course.
I just realized maybe I played it wrong when I played it because I thought it was
Wild Mojo. So all damage is increased by 1, and enemies get overkill.
Oh, he's not sad because she can't take damage.
What do you guys think?
What do you guys think of what?
Oh, I like it. Nice. You got your board?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it.
You dig it?
I like it all. I struggle with the little token for exhausting. Like, eventually it makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, for you, it's a lot closer. On a camera, it's hard to see, like, oh, that...
I mean,
when I'm watching people who are streaming that way, I'm like, oh, you can attack for 2. And then people are like, no, I'm exhausted. I'm like, oh.
I mean, you could literally... The way they designed it, it's kind of perfect that you could literally just do that.
For sure.
So, I didn't even know that they would give this. Because you can order them extra on the side.
All right.
Cool.
We are rocking and rolling, and it is Colossus first. That is Brian.
Wait.
Yes.
First, I think there's a trigger, right? We got to add threat for the upgrades that we go put in our decks.
Thank you. Yeah, we all get an
good
upgrade,
point.
and then we need to add those, and I have long shot in there. So I put a 1 cost in play. Did everybody else put a 2 cost?
I put a 2 cost.
I will be.
Yeah. So this is going to be at 11. It's going to go up 7, right?
I'm assuming it's kind of like a setup, like a la
I'm just going to go straight to
America.
dice.
Well, it's a campaign, so you would do it before shuffling and mulligans.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, because it's a campaign.
Got it. Hey,
Because you follow the rules of the campaign, so then you would draw your.
I don't.
So my
follow
3
no
photonic
rules.
blasts are useless?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of not necessarily. You can take damage and remove 3 threat from that thing, and you might get lucky.
True. It's a lot of threat to get through in multiplayer.
It is because the rest the worst part is we cannot remove threat from that main scheme.
Bam.
Yeah.
Bam. Let's get rid of you guys. You can't damage her to start, right?
Correct.
It's all
Correct.
about the threat removal. Okay.
Yep.
2, 3, 4,
I'm
5,
gonna pitch 4 cards.
6. Okay, I got my 6 cards, and I'll go get organic steel.
She can be confused though, so that's the fun part.
I can confuse her.
Cool.
Yeah, makes. I mean, my steel fist would just be status effects, right? So, let's see. Choose 2 attacks.
I also have a card draw if anybody needs it.
See, that's why I wanted the X mansion, Steve, because I had mutant educator. That's why. It's a
It's still
useless card
good.
now.
No, it's still
Well,
really good because you're recurring.
I
all
just
those
don't draw.
cards.
I just don't draw. Is all.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is it if you
One.
control the X Mansion or if the X Mansion's in play?
If X mansion's in play, yeah. So
So,
I
it's
don't
not
have to
good.
control it, but yeah, exactly. Okay, so
That's why
Shadow,
that X Mansion is so good. Like it's really
yeah,
good.
Shadow Cat this and Polaris can get Helicarrier, and Mutant Education can get Flow. And then
I don't think the thing is
No.
the way she
no, I
said
don't really need it. Helicarrier and Flow Like Water is going to put the organic steel into play. These are out to play the Helicarrier. Choose 2 identity specific cards in your discard pile, shuffle them into your deck. Why not? Let's see. Shadow Cat and Armor Up.
Yeah, I'm super jealous. I think if I was going to Con of Heroes, I would just be sitting at a table of 4 and I would just have X-Men decks with all the
Mhm.
stuff in it, and I would just be sitting letting people rotate playing with me. So I could just play X-Men over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Get 4 player. That's all I would be doing.
So I will flip up and I will thwart for 2.
Yep.
You could
Uh,
have some fun here because you
I
could
could.
take 3 damage, remove your tough because it's deal 3 damage and not. Is it deal or take?
Take
It's
2
take.
damage,
2.
remove 3 threat.
So
There you
can
go.
take be done? Take can be done, deal cannot, right?
Exactly. I couldn't remember which one it was. So Colossus can just absorb, remove 2 threat, flip. Is it?
It's take
Yeah,
2
no, I
damage,
can-
remove 3 threat.
I can take 2, which just removes tough.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, then that's exactly what I'll do. I will flip up. I will take the 2, remove the tough, trigger organic steel, gain a tough, draw a card,
There you go.
which is the armor up, and
Ooh.
then I will do the thwart of 2.
So that's 5 threat less.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh wait. The thwart of 2 is when you flipped up, so it should still have 7 on it, correct? You did 3 plus 2, not 2 plus 3 plus 2.
No, I did the 3 plus 2. I did 5 in
got it.
total for the round. And
Awesome.
I'm gonna pitch this armor up.
All right, Eric, all you.
All right. I can probably remove about 13 threat.
Do it.
Yeah.
We got to remove possibly 36 threat. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I am going to flip up. How much is left on the, all right. So I'm going to pitch a genius to play for justice. So that is 4 threat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will take 2 damage to remove 3,
yeah, you will.
giving me a tune counter.
It is cornered, so she flips.
That was fast.
Now I got to remember what happens. When revealed.
12.
So then when she reveals, what does she do? Nothing, right?
No, not this one. It's on stage 3
Then
that she attacks.
shuffle this card, reveal the top card of the show deck, right? So it's Mojo files, each minion, and then this goes in, and then we shuffle this.
Correct.
All
Okay,
right.
so each minion has quick strike. Each ally
I'm just
-1
talking so I don't
consequential. Okay.
pay attention to where the card is.
And then
You get
how much is
plus-
on the main scheme?
We can't remove threat. Oh, we can now. There's
We can.
11 on the main.
Perfect. Okay, awesome. Then I will do a basic thwart for 2.
Okay.
Then I'm going to pitch an energy, a physical, and a mental to play Peter Parker, Spider-Man. He will thwart for 2, which will ready Spider-Ham, and then I can thwart for another 2.
Beautiful.
And that completes my turn.
All
Love it.
right. Okay, mes amis. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play Senor Nick Fury and draw unos, dos, and tres cards. Perfect. I am then going to spend
3 for those who don't speak French.
Yeah.
That was Spanish, by the way. Then I'm gonna spend double 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play Storm. I'm gonna trigger the Danger Room. I'm gonna go get a protective training that gives her a whole bunch of health. I am going to thwart the main for 2, and I will deal 2 damage with Senor Fury.
Ooh, 50.
First blood.
Nice.
And then Scott Summers has nothing to really do, so let's just go up and then thwart for another 2.
Down to 1.
Then that was me.
All
You
right.
can-
I will.
Somebody should stay down.
Alpha Flight. I probably can. And then I'll draw my own card. I mean, I just have a Photonic Blast. That's probably not worth it. So lead from the front will give a Clarity of Purpose to the pig.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Double and a Photonic Blast will play Spider-Woman and Confuse. And then my double will play my Command Team. Spider-Woman will... Should we just deal damage?
Yeah, I think we just punch, right?
48. Yeah, I was thinking I could get threat going for the next one, but probably doesn't matter. And I could stay down. It's fine.
Yeah, that was the point, right?
Yeah.
So we can alternate.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Alright.
have a Nick Fury blocker as well.
Perfect.
And I have a Utopia.
I got a Beast and a Nick Fury.
Oh, and I'll be your boss coming out right after this.
Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah, the boss. Guild Commander, baby. I'll always be first.
All right. This goes up to 5. Minions have quick strike. Allies take -1 consequential when attacking minions. That's boring.
Yeah.
All right.
No minions.
She is attacking for 1
Yeah.
against Colossus.
Yeah.
You're good?
Yep.
2. Haha.
Lose a tough, gain a tough with organic steel, draw a card from Iron Will.
There you go. And then she gets a counter. That's what I was trying to remember. All right. Is it every time she activates or when she attacks?
No, when she activates.
All right.
So
Attacking Spider-Ham for 1.
I will take it on the snout.
3. And there goes Shadow of the Past, Steve's favorite card.
yeah, baby.
Look at that, turn 1.
All right. She gets a counter. Then she'll attack Cyclops
We got Nicky McNick. We'll just put Nick in front.
for 2. And then against me, she is Confused.
And then we get cards.
So, Brand, I have a I don't think so in my hand if we have any nasty encounter cards.
I mean,
I know Shadows just went past.
I mean, even advance with such little threat. I mean, it only adds these counters. That would be the only benefit.
Sure.
Canceling
Yeah.
her advancing, but I don't think it matters.
No.
Okay.
So 1 + 3 is 4. This one goes to 9. And this one goes to 4. And this is not a spin down. So welcome
Get
to my
those
life.
sweet OP cards.
right.
Nice.
game of cards. So, Eric, you have to draw 5 cards, then choose and discard 5 cards from your hand. And for each different printed resource, you have to discard an upgrade or support.
Nice.
Okay, that's not fun. All right.
You
so
want to try to
1,
discard all of the
2,
same.
3, 4, and 5.
You could have canceled that if you wanted. That's a card to
Oh,
cancel.
that's true.
Yeah, that's a card to
You
cancel.
could shuffle those back in and cancel that card.
Well then, yeah, let's do that. I will I don't think so. So yeah, remove 1 tune counter from Spider Ham. I said I don't think so already, so no point in repeating that. Cancel the effects of that card and discard it, please.
And you paid that. You paid the 1, right?
I'll pitch a card from my hand to pay for it. Yes.
You could also use your purpose.
Clarity.
If you, clarity of purpose. You get to keep your cards in hand. Like if it's up to you because it's a resource.
That's true.
Because you
Yeah,
take
so I'll do that to give myself the wild, and I'll take another damage, which will then put a tune counter back on me.
Nice.
And
that's
There
where the
you go.
synergy
That's
was.
optimal.
yep,
Yeah.
all's good. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
All right, the vampire is going to attack Cyclops for 2.
That's. Oh, okay. I'll take 2.
And then he gets a tough status card because he didn't heal any. And then the gunslinger does not quick strike me. So passes to Eric with Spider Ham.
Cool. All right. I think I will continue on the threat removal train here, but before I do, let me get out across the Spider-Verse. I will also pitch an energy to put out the Daily Beagle. Okay, then let me do a basic thwart of 2.
So what are you doing with Across the Spider-Verse as an event?
What do you mean?
Cross the Spider-Verse, the
Oh,
one
wait a
card
minute.
that you just played. It's an event.
This is. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
not
this
Web of
was
Life and Destiny.
Yeah, yep. I thought it was the Life of Destiny. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So scratch that. Nope. Yep.
I was like,
saw
what are you
that
doing?
and yep, saw that. Thought it was the other one. Never
Yeah,
mind. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I did a basic thwarted for 2. Peter Parker will also thwart for 2, which will then ready Spider Ham, and then I can thwart for another 2.
So I was gonna say your team building exercise, your Beagle, is it cartoon?
It is cartoon. Very good point. Thank you.
Yeah,
So I
every
could
one of
do
your cards can be played with
All
that.
of your cards are cartoon.
Yep, pretty almost all of his cards. So I can do that.
So you can save one of your I
Pitch
don't know,
that, and then that will actually keep the energy that I used to play Daily Beagle. I will use that to play a second team building exercise.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, and
Did
then
you thwart for more than 2?
I did 2. Spider Ham did 2, which readied me, and then I did another 2.
He
6
did
on it.
2, 2, and 2.
Yep,
Down to
2,
3.
2, and 2, and then now since I'm down to 6, if you guys are good, I'm going to flip down.
Yeah. Why don't
And
you
then-
not thwart for 2 and heal instead?
Very good. Okay, so that final thwart I won't do. I'll flip down the Beagle. Will put a tune counter back on me. I will recover for 5 and give myself another tune counter.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome. Thank you. That is then my turn.
Steve, are
Yep.
you possibly able to remove the tough off your guy? Because I do have a Made of Rage.
Yeah, I'll take care of him.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna spank Power and all of us. to play
Spank.
Spanking Utopia in. I am then going to
I
play
think that's the verb you're looking for.
Spank Utopia, and I'm gonna become the field commander, the boss, baby.
The boss baby.
That only works on X-Men though, eh?
Yeah, I know it does. I'm gonna punch the top off that little vampire clown, and then not only am I gonna go punch the top off, I'm also gonna put a priority target on the vampire. So somebody is gonna get some candy.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pitch Vivian, and then we are good. So if you play an X-Men ally, you get the ready.
Do you want my card draw, Brian?
Uh,
He's gonna get 2 already.
I'll probably get some off priority target. I don't even think I need my helicarrier because I was gonna use both of these to play organic steel. So I don't know.
Alright.
You could probably take it.
Taking it. I'll
You could
use
also
your
probably
helicarrier.
if you want, you can have that too.
Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, and your helicarrier is 4. Is there a Nick in play?
Nope.
Nope.
Come on, give me my triple. Darn it. I wanted my triple to play Beast to go get it back again.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
That'd be
Are
Oh,
you
fun.
able
and then-
to? Are you
then I
able
can
to punch
ready
out the
something.
vampire?
What's that?
Are you able to kill the vampire by yourself? Because if so, then you can have that priority, and I'll just punch the gunslinger instead.
I could kill him, but you can punch right through him and get your card draws, so it makes more sense for you. I don't need card draws.
Oh, I thought you were looking for maybe an extra card draw or something to get energy or something going.
No, it's not that big a deal.
Okay.
I can try to put Agent 13 down, but I did just flip up. Maybe I just get a bunch of stuff out.
Did you flip up or
Did you flip up? Doesn't look like you flipped up.
Now I flipped
Oh.
up. Sorry, everyone.
Apparently now he has.
Oh, okay.
Do we need Snow Guard to block?
No, but if
Alright,
you
this-
play Beast, I can go get you a danger room training on it, a protective training, and now Beast has 2, 4, 6. You
Yeah.
can have 8 activations. 6
I will play Beast. And then do I have my double? Do I have any resources? Yeah, so I'll get my double and then I'll just power this up 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a protective training on Beast.
Okay. And then I can just punch this guy out, Brian.
Is there an X-Men that's because I could have readied somebody that's an X-Men with the Utopia.
I wasn't.
Oh,
No,
you weren't exhausted.
I'm not exhausted.
All right.
All right.
Maybe
and
I can
will
save that last protective training for a Shadow Cat.
Oh, it's okay.
punch, ready, punch. Actually, I'll have Nick punch twice instead.
Oh, I forgot to do stuff with Storm. So remove 2 threat, and you can move 2 threat if you need to move. Oh yeah, take 2 from that side and move 2 on the main.
There you go.
Oh, that's right. That's not 2 damage. That's 2 threat. Got it. Okay. Done.
Over to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 2 to get another organic steel down with 2 steel counters. I am then going to exhaust and punch that vampire with a Mate of Rage.
Yep.
So remove a tough, draw a card, gain a tough from organic steel.
Then priority target. So you're doing
This draws you
damage of 4 on
to.
the boss.
You're doing 10
priority.
damage or are you doing 9 damage?
It's 8.
6.
So
6 plus 2.
yeah.
Okay, so 2 spills over, right?
correct.
All right, got it.
Uh,
These guys don't take consequential when they
discard.
punch enemies.
Tough.
No, when they punch minions.
Minions. Yeah.
Yeah, minions, which is what I did.
All right. I am then going to use the mutant education and a powerful punch for a steel fist.
Okay.
Deal 5 damage to her. Discard. I'm going to discard this tough, which will draw me a card. She will take 5, get stunned and confused.
Nice.
And I draw another card.
35.
Sad that I finally draw a double and I still have a 1 cost in hand. I'm just going to pitch it for the 1 cost.
Done.
And there are 2 characters down, so I'll stay up.
Bless you.
You're gonna thwart. Oh no, you already used your ability.
I'm
right?
exhausted. Sorry,
It's-
does this do you want me to do this?
No. It does. Never mind.
It's funny, Steve. I don't know that I want protective training on Beast because he can't go get me my triples.
Oh yeah, you want to get him back, right? I
It's fine.
use
He can
whatever.
block.
He can block and maybe survive, right?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, there's a triple. Everybody
Are we
good?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
we are.
Yep.
Just Eric is down.
I'm down.
No, Eric and Cyclops.
Got it.
I mean, so, you know,
All right.
Pig and Clops.
Fourth
Right.
threat. This goes to 11 out of 60, so I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Confused. Then he schemed. Then she schemes. Excuse me. 1 + 1 is 2, so this goes to 13, and a 5th activation. Darn it. Doesn't attack me. I need to take damage for my ability. Stunned against me, and then is attacking Colossus. Do you want to lose a tough, or do you want me to block with Nick Fury?
Yeah.
I have no tough, so you can block with Nick Fury. Correct.
All
Thank
right.
you.
And that's 3, and then this will go to 6. And then we'll deal out cards. Lost Visor. You get a free visor. Free
Nice.
money.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
gosh.
Love
Thank
it.
you. Attach the minion with the highest printed cost. If you cannot, this card gains Surge. Assault. Surge. Assault.
Oh
Surge.
gosh.
Caught off guard.
On who?
Piggy,
You.
pig.
You
On
you
me.
get
Oh, I
an
thought it was
upgrade.
pig. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, Scott Summers. Steve.
All right, I will get rid of the protective training on Storm.
I would have gotten rid of Field Commander if I were you.
Nope.
Advance against me. So she schemes for 1 + 3 is 4. This goes to 17. And she goes to 7 counters, teleport counters. When that gets to 12, she flips.
Yep.
And gang up on Colossus. You want another blocker?
If you want, sure. I'll take
Perfect.
it. Otherwise,
No,
I
it's
would just
me.
block.
I'm the blocker.
Okay.
1 + 2 is 3. Now I can use my healing ability.
Cool.
And she goes to 8 counters. So it's crazy. Even though we're stunning and confusing her, she's still getting to
Yeah.
the number of counters. All right, all you, Steve.
All right, I will exhaust and go get my visor. Thank you. I will also go get a tactic. It's funny, I put 3 meditation in my deck, and all 3, I haven't seen one yet. They'll all come
Gotcha.
out in the same turn.
Right. When you flip up.
No, I'm not going up.
He's never going up.
I'm commanding from the trenches.
Nice.
Nope.
Never gonna flip to hero.
Never gonna flip no more. I'm gonna spend 2 to play Moira McTaggart. I'm gonna spend 2 to play an X-Mansion, which is going to heal something in a minute. And then I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3 to play Phoenix, which will go get me one of my Cyclops cards. Is there a minion?
No.
Nope.
No minions.
There's just
No
Spiral,
minions.
who has 35 health and will flip next turn.
Okay. Well, then I'll just bring back my advisor. I guess I'll just bring back my advisor. And I'll save it for next turn. All right. I'll heal Storm and I'll push 4 threat. I can push from the main.
Now,
Okay.
made that 19 out of 60.
All right. I'm still gonna deal with the threat from the main too. I'll coordinate on the main, and then I'll remove another 2 threat from the main.
All right.
And when I played Phoenix, I'm going to Danger Room Training and just bring that that card back, and then
The thing.
I'll trigger Storm to ready, and then I'll kill Storm, and then go get another 2 threat or move 4, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, now it's confusing because you'd have to push back.
Yeah.
All right, so you're putting 2 back on here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that resulted in nothing. Well,
No,
no, you still removed 4 threat.
Exactly, and just did
All
some
right,
fun.
on to me, I will play Maria Hilton, Sister of Paris. Everybody draw a card.
Thank you.
Oh, now I get the meditation. Of course.
I will heal with my command team and draw a card. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I
Heal
will.
with your command team. Oh, yeah.
I'll use my triple to play a helicarrier. And my 2's here, and then I'll pop my energy channel for a full 10.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Did you ever have a sound effect for that, Steve? You
You
weren't doing sound effects when you got to her, did you?
Kapow.
No, that was at the beginning, right?
Kapow.
Kapow.
Zap. Boom.
Exactly.
We're still working on
Pop,
it. It's a work in
pop
progress.
lamb, wow.
3 years. 3 years in the making. All right. And we'll punch for 4 because we're gonna just try to get her down.
I have a pretty lame turn. Everyone's turns is awesome.
I will flip down. Does anybody want a card draw? You want a card draw?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's all you.
Sweet.
And I got a
And you need-
helicarrier too.
Awesome. I'm gonna use it all. Over to me, right? Because
I got a
was
command
planning on
team
flipping-
too.
Cool. I have no allies yet. If I flip down, should I do a thwart of 2?
Sure.
Try
Alright, I'll do.
try to get an armor up so you can flip right back up, and then you'll more.
Unfortunately, they're in the bin right now, so I'll just do a thwart of 2.
Yep.
To start.
So you really don't need to thwart. You honestly could just punch for 2.
All right. Then in that case, I will use my genius and get the titanium muscles down.
Okay.
And then punch for 3.
Perfect.
Then flip down. After I flip down, put a armor up into my deck. Shuffle. What else do I got here?
Did you use my helicarrier?
I did not. I'm about to. Helicarrier, your helicarrier, my helicarrier, and 2 bulletproof protectors for a mansion.
Nice.
Mansion will just draw me a card, see what I get.
Steve is just
Counter
crying.
punch.
What? I'm giving
Throw it
out
away.
the candy. Why? I don't care.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
got
done.
no Steve carriers, no Steve's mansion.
No.
I'm
Don't worry.
done.
I'll start requesting them.
And then burn the cards.
Burn them.
Yeah, 11 threat on the main going to 60, and our justice player hasn't gone yet. I don't think we have to
Right.
worry about it. You done?
Brian, you
I'm done.
good?
Yeah, I'm done.
Cool.
Oh, you
That's,
were.
I
that's
used-
standard, right?
All right. I'll do the beagle to give myself another counter. Then I will flip up.
Oink oink.
I will throw a skilled investigator on Colossus as he has small hands.
Aw.
Wow.
With a big heart.
Throw that out there.
You think I'm
I will
Donald Trump of
use
the Marvel
one of my
Universe?
team
beard.
buildings to get out the cartoon physics. Then what else do I want to do? Let's use clarity of purpose to give myself another counter and take a damage. And then I will use that to bring out an endurance on myself. Go back up 3. Okay, then I will pitch this to bring out a downtime on myself as well. And then finally, well, not finally, actually, I have 5 tomb counters. There's a Hammett up.
There
So
you
let's
go.
remove 5 threat from a scheme.
Down to 6.
And then I can thwart for 2.
Down to 3, 4, if my math is better.
Yep. And then I'm actually just gonna get rid of him. So Spider-Man will attack for 2,
Woo woo.
getting rid of him,
16.
readying me. And then I can thwart for 2 or I can attack for 1.
That's remove threat.
Yeah,
Yep,
just
all right.
remove threat. Yeah,
So
that's fine.
2 more threat.
Sounds good. We'll bring it down to 2.
Yep. And that is my turn.
Nice. I have a
My turn.
Maria Hill blocker if anybody needs it.
I think the only person that's up is the pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And I've got a cartoon physics.
Potentially do have Shadowcat next round, which means if there's a protector in the bin, no, I don't think there is.
Doesn't matter. It could be in the bin or the deck.
Yeah, but I think they're
Yeah.
all on the table right now.
Nope. There's only. That's
I've got one on Beast.
Oh,
that's
one on
Beast.
Beast. Got it.
One on Beast and
Alright.
one on
For
Phoenix.
some reason, I'm seeing 2 on Steve and then 1 in Brandt's field,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's why I thought.
Here, I'll put it outside of play here.
She schemes here, goes to 9. She schemes here. This goes to 11. She goes to 10. She schemes again for 1 plus 1 plus. You have to exhaust the character you control, Brian.
Okay.
13
ahead.
and 11. And then attacks the pig for 1.
And I'm not going to use cartoon physics because I have a petulant pig in my hand, which I'll use next turn with the physics. So I will just take it on the snout.
Plus 3, that's what you get.
3 and
4.
another tune counter.
And she flips. Does she do anything when she flips?
No.
So she flips back.
So now we just can't remove any threat and she can't take damage.
Yep. All right, you get a Magneto 2.6.
Why do we? Oh, we have sci-fi?
Yep. And a homesick for Brian. Did you exhaust Colossus?
I did.
All right, so you got to discard each tough status card from your identity.
He has nothing.
Gain Surge, because I don't have tough.
All right. My family emergency. I will exhaust. It's gone. That was fun. We traded. Pyro has quick strike, but turn it up, and Toad has quick strike. So after he engages you, you have to place an upgrade, Eric, below Toad 2.0.
Okay. Let's give him the downtime.
All right, and then when you defeat him, you're going to get it back.
Yep.
And then he attacks you for 2 because he has quick strike.
Right.
You get a free resource.
Well, here we go. So since Spiral won't be attacking me, I might as well use my cartoon physics now. Well, no, because Toad can attack me next turn, right? Oh, but no, that's villain. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so he's hitting me for 2?
Yep.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I'll take the 2 and give myself another tune counter.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm down to 8.
All right. I did my alpha flight. I will flip up.
Oh, sorry. It's my
Did
turn.
you do Alpha Flight and Commander, Brandt?
No, I didn't do commander. I got to see.
Okay, so
There you go. I just want to remind you.
I know I needed to do commander for somebody.
Okay.
You need it, Brian?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Oh, you.
Awesome, thanks.
All right, I'll
Perfect.
remove 2 threat with Phoenix. I will meditate to bring out Nightcrawler, who will trigger Utopia and ready Phoenix. She'll remove another 2 threat, which should reveal the top card.
Was that 6?
Okay, well then Nightcrawler will remove another 2.
Top card is Mojo Runner. So we swap this in. Minions and allies gain toughness. This goes to a discard pile. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Then Oden, I'm going to spend Tactical Brilliance and Ruby Quartz Visor to play Mr. Forge, which is going to just go get the X-Jet, which I'll be able to play next turn. For free. Or if I get a couple of helicarriers, I can play it now and give the resource to our friend.
I have a
Resource to our
helicarrier.
friend. What resource?
You're the friend. I will give you the X-Jet when you flip up. And an extra card with Moira McTaggart.
Yeah.
If I give you the helicarrier, to get the X-Jet, I'll take it.
All right, so 2 helicarriers and a meditate gets an X-Jet.
Can you play it? You can play it. It's just an X-Men has to use it, right? Never mind.
X-Men has to use it.
Yep.
So now all of the X thingies are out.
I love it. X thingies.
Yeah. All right. So now I can heal somebody from a damage. Is there an X-Men
X thingies.
It's just beast.
Not yet. Not yet. I will be playing Shadowcat and using her, so you
Yeah.
could do that
Do
Okay.
her.
after.
Do her.
Do her. You could do her.
All right, so
But she
Forge
might
can
fade.
Forge will remove a threat off of something. Oh wait, I can deal a damage. Is there a tough on something that needs to go, or
No, but we have a 7 health, a 3 health, and a 4 health. If you hit the 3 health, I can knock it out with beast. Or if we want to get rid of this guy, he's going to make you discard cards.
I have a punch. I have a punch of 3. And when one of them activates, I'm gonna powerful punch them as well. So
okay, cool. So so you're doing.
You want to hit the one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Oh wait, I don't need
Yeah.
to because he hits for 3, and then his powerful punch just kills it. Just deal a damage to Toad.
that's right.
To
Okay,
the
got it.
Todd. Deal a damage to the Todd.
Well, he's also got Pyro in front of him, so I thought he was going to powerful punch there.
Oh,
We got a lot of guys.
a lot of dudes.
We got a lot of guys.
And then you can go, sir. Whoever's turn it is.
It's
I think the Brandt.
Carol.
All right.
It's Carol.
You took my card draw already?
I did.
All right. I will flip up. Does anybody else have a Queen carrier? I'm the only Avenger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the
I will
only
heal
Avenger.
one and draw. I get an encounter card. Rechannel. All right, then I will use a double, an endurance, and a clarity of purpose. Actually, an endurance to play an Avengers Mansion, and I'll use Stinger to play clarity of purpose on myself. Does anybody want it?
Nope.
Probably just me, right? All right, and then Beast will knock out Toad. So Eric, you get your card back.
Okay. Now, does it come back or does it go
Your
into my
hand.
discard?
It goes to your hand.
Ah, okay, cool. Thank you.
And then do I need to deal 2 damage to Pyro?
Pyro has what, 4 health?
Yeah.
If you deal 2 damage to him, I can knock him out with Shadowcat.
All right. So command team will ready him, and then he'll punch Pyro for 2. That's
Cool.
it for me, unless we need Maria Hill. I guess I'll just thwart for 2. Because then I can recur.
Oh, I just realized. Magneto is gonna scheme. He's not going to
He
because I'm in
Oh,
alternate.
okay.
Oh, right,
Well
right.
then leave the damage. Put damage on him. Magneto
Got
has how much health in total?
7, so now the same 5, and then you'll have to deal with Pyro with the powerful punch.
Oh, okay. So I won't be able to
I
kill.
have another
him.
card draw for you.
Well, I might not need it. I also have my own.
Take all the cards, Brian.
Yeah. I'm starting by flipping up.
And Moira
Okay.
McTaggart will draw you a card.
Gain a tough. Draw me a card. Cool.
And Avengers Mansion will draw you a card. No, sorry. We can give him to Eric.
Well, I drew a Steel Fist. So I was going to use the jet and this energy to
Yep.
play down Shadowcat.
Done. Oh, I will go get you a protective training.
Nice.
Cool. Shadowcat. So Magneto said has what, 5 health left?
Yeah, 5 health left.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna take my own mansion for now, because I might try and just Magneto the Steel
I'm
Fist
taking my
this
own
guy.
mansion.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm taking my own mansion. Cool. All right, I will use these 2 and Steel Fist Magneto.
Bam! Right in the kisser.
Done.
I may discard a tough.
Nope.
I'm not going to.
It's a
Do
good
it.
call.
Do it.
I will use the titanium muscles to put down my unflappable. And Shadowcat was exhausted. Wait, did I punched? No, I didn't punch the Shadowcat yet. So I'll just thwart for 2 with Shadowcat.
You're gonna just let. Oh, you're gonna hit Pyro with the thing.
Yeah. I literally have 2 defensive energies with powerful punch.
Yeah.
So
Sounds good.
All good.
Yep.
Yeah.
All you.
Cool. Now, I assume reading
draw a
the
card, Eric.
So reading this
Yeah.
card, even though Spiral doesn't attack, right? She schemes instead. I think I should still be able to play Petulant Pig. and draw 3 cards?
As long as you stick out your tongue and
Yeah.
Okay,
She has a
Dun, dun, dun,
replacement
dun.
effect, but you're good.
Were
right.
these? Hold on. Were these
Yeah.
all in play before Mojo Runner came out?
2 of them were. 3, no, all of them were.
What does Mojo Runner do?
Okay, good. So we didn't have to worry about adding toughs to them.
No.
No.
But all our allies got toughs though.
Any allies that just came out got toughs. Yeah.
Shadowcat didn't take damage.
And then Nightcrawler didn't take damage, and Forge didn't take damage.
There you go.
That's cool.
Sorry, I had it tracked in my head for those, but these were already
And
out, right?
Colossus didn't take damage.
Yeah,
Yes.
he did.
All right. Sorry,
Okay.
Eric, you were correct. Yes.
Yes, you're all good. Okay, so,
So she's gonna scheme.
yep, sticking out my tongue.
1 + 3 is 4, goes to 17.
All right, drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3.
As long as you narrate sticking out your tongue.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you draw from my Avengers Mansion?
No. Dang.
4
I'm gonna-
cards.
wow, I have a huge hand
How
here.
fun is 4 players? So
Oh my
fun.
gosh, this
Yeah.
is crazy good.
And there's
Okay.
2 candy people here, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys just making us fat, giving us diabetes.
Do you want me to get rid of Pyro?
no,
Yes.
No,
he wants-
no, I don't.
No, you don't.
Is he not
Okay.
going to deal 2
No.
indirect damage to you, though?
Nope.
When he attacks, deal 2 indirect
I-
damage?
I have tough.
Okay. Is that not the same window as when when a villain initiates an attack?
So when an enemy initiates an attack, I'll deal 4 damage to him. He will deal his indirect damage because he's going to initiate the attack, right? So
Got it.
everything
Okay.
Yeah, the wording
happens
is wrong.
at the same time.
Yeah, the wording's weird on Pyro.
Got it. When Pyro
So-
initiates an attack against you, take 2 indirect damage.
So is
Yeah.
his okay? So here's the thing: is his a forced response?
Yeah, forced interrupt.
It's a forced interrupt. And what about
So-
yours?
Mine's a hero interrupt.
So his
Okay,
goes
so
first.
the forced is gonna take priority.
Got it.
So the trigger will be on the stack to happen. The tough will go away, and then all that stuff, and then everything
all that
resolves.
nonsense will come out after.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead, Eric.
Okay, very good. So is Professor X is not in play, correct?
Correct.
Okay, good. Then, all right, so let me do this. First, I will remove a tune counter, use a team building exercise and say, pow, bam, whack, smack, boink. And that can remove 5 threat from a side scheme.
Perfect.
Okay. Then I'm going to use a strength and my other team building exercise to bring out Captain Americat, which will then give me a tune counter back.
Eric,
Yep.
high five. High
Oh,
five.
yeah. High five across the internet. Very good. Thank you. And I will bring, I don't think so, back into, what is it, into my deck, right? Shuffle into my deck. Yep. Cool. Okay. Then Captain Americat can thwart for 2.
Well, there's 3 left. Do you want to take 2 damage and remove it?
Oh,
There's a
Yeah.
permanent you can take 2 damage.
yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
will do that. So I will take 2 damage, giving myself another tune counter.
And your cat comes in with tough.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess he won't attack just yet.
That's one tough
The one tough kitty.
cat.
All right, this thing goes back to 12. It's the last card, so we got to do more threat removal. Wild Mojo is overkill for enemies, and all damage is increased by 1.
Nice.
Okay, cool. All right, well then let me use, because I can use multiple tune counters because I got a whole bunch sitting out here. So here, I'll use a Clarity of Purpose to take a damage, give myself
You will
a
take
count
2 damage
Yeah.
from Clarity of Purpose.
Yep.
because all damage is increased by 1.
Fine, because I'm about to flip down. So I will take another one, which then gives me a resource. Then I will pitch 2 of those to bring out Professor X. We can have him thwart for 3.
Okay, and he's
You-
tough.
Yeah, and you can confuse Spiral. She just can't be stunned.
That's
Perfect.
right.
Perfect. Well then, yeah, unless
Or
or
just
I
kidding.
could
Go
ready
ahead.
an X-Men,
No.
or yeah, I guess yeah,
we're
we'll
good.
confuse Spiral.
no, confused. There's no point in readying me or any of the other.
I mean, I
Yeah,
guess you
'cause-
could stun Pyro.
Right. Okay. And again, you really don't want me to take out Pyro, right?
I don't want you to stun him. I don't want you to take him out.
Please.
All right, fair enough. So does Professor X take 2 damage for his consequential, or just the 1?
2.
2?
Two.
2?
He's
Okay.
he's also tough, so he takes nothing.
He takes
Oh.
none because he had a. Oh,
Oh,
no, he
that's right.
doesn't have a tough. I apologize. Did I say he did?
That went
He
away?
should not
Okay.
have.
Well,
'Cause
no
that
worries.
was gone.
Okay,
I thought
so
it was stolen
then
away.
Americat is not tough, right?
Yes, Americat is tough.
America is tough
Is tough.
because the card was out, and then
Ah.
yeah.
Okay, good deal. All right, I still got a couple more things here that I can do. Let me put a skilled investigator on.
Don't put it on me.
Sure.
Put it on
Yourself.
yourself.
Well, yeah, because if you're
Yourself.
staying down, fine. I'll put it out on myself. Then let's do. I'll pitch this to bring the downtime back onto me. I'll remove 2 more tune counters to play even the odds, which will remove 4 threat from a side scheme.
Nice.
Yep. And then I will flip down. I will recover for 5. And then with that and the Beagle, put 2 counters back onto me.
There you go.
Perfect.
That is my turn.
Scotty Scott.
No, I'm done.
No,
I'm
he's done.
first.
He
Oh,
was,
you go
he was
first.
first. He
I
was
goes first, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't forget, Steve, I didn't use your mansion, so you could heal Phoenix for 1 if you want.
I was planning on blocking with her too.
You know what, Steve? Just heal Phoenix. Come on.
Nope.
I'm just kidding, man. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
because
I'm
Don't
gonna
forget-
heal
only
Colossus. I'm gonna heal
photonic
Colossus.
yeah, one of you guys has Professor X to block.
Yeah, I just want to shuffle Phoenix back in my deck.
I mean, she schemes right now, right? When she goes to attack, so it won't. I don't think that
shoot.
matters.
No, it won't matter, right? Okay, nothing. Okay.
For blocking. I mean,
Yeah. All right. I'll heal my Phoenix.
All right. 21. Everybody drew up.
I got 1 card
Yes.
left.
She is attacking me, but she schemes instead. But confused doesn't go away, or does go away when she tries to scheme, right?
correct.
So that is done. Then she is attacking Colossus, but she schemes instead
Yep.
for 1 plus long shot. This goes to
Okay.
22, and then Pyro is going to initiate, deal 2
Let's-
plus 1 is 3 damage to you.
Yeah, let's do the shenanigans with 2 defensive energies for the powerful punch to take him out. So let's start with I lose my tough. I then gain a tough back because of organic steel, which will draw me a card from Iron Will. And then 2 powerful punches on Pyro draws me 2 cards because of 2 defensive energies. It's a defense event that I took no damage, so I'm going to draw 3 more cards.
Nice.
Cool.
How many cards?
And I'm still tough.
How many cards?
3.
So good.
Once
All right.
again, I have a bigger hand now than I started the round with.
Eric, you
I'm
are
stunned.
stunned. Yeah.
Even though I'm down. Yeah,
Yep. It's just
Okay.
the boost says you are stunned.
that's right. I don't think I've attacked once this turn, but this game. But yeah.
And then 1 more here. Goes to 25. Then we get cards. She goes through her deck.
Oh, finally.
Did anyone use Professor X to block?
We can't.
Nope.
Okay.
She
Alright, well-
schemes. She has an attack right now.
Just
Right.
seems-
Well, we'll see if a quick strike minion comes out, but otherwise he will just wheel away into the sunset.
If they
That's
do,
right.
I have a powerful punch.
Game
Right.
of cards. Can that be canceled?
Who's got it?
Unfortunately, I am down, so I cannot play.
Colossus.
I don't think so.
All right.
Ooh,
So
Colossus.
Brian, you got to draw 5 and then discard 5.
Draw. I can only draw 1.
No, you go
still
through.
draw.
Okay, give me an event card. Yeah, there we go.
Then you got to
Hey.
draw 4 more.
Yeah.
And then you got to discard 5 cards. And for every different resource, you have to discard an upgrade or support.
You
Yeah.
can just get rid of the protective training.
I also have the skill investigator.
Yeah. So you got a lot of garbage.
2, 3,
You could also get rid of the
4,
Iron Will
5.
Yeah, that's the first
or
card
the
out.
Mansion.
Garbage.
So discard 5 cards. Ouch.
Well, it's
Okay.
never going to not hurt.
Physical.
Well, Josh this morning played. I watched his
Physical.
game.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it too. He discarded 5 energies.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'll just discard all these fists.
Protective training or skilled investigator?
Skilled investigator.
All right. Take it back, Eric. Take
Okay.
it back.
Take it back.
What's that one?
Don't want your garbage.
How did I miss? How did you get the first card? Because I messed up?
Because no, you dealt me an extra one because I decked out from that event.
No, but I should have resolved my cards first, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You would have. Okay. Well, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's too
All
late.
right. If Spiral's on her cornered side, place a teleport card. If she's on her escape side, you may spend a resource to look at the card, but we already know what it is. So that is irrelevant. Surge. Gang up. So she's attacking me. So she schemes. 1
Professor. Oh, never mind.
plus 2. You are there. You are ready. And then she gets some swords. Specifically 3 swords. All right. Then it would have been Colossus, so we're good. Asteroid M. At the end of the round, the first player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a minute and puts it into play. Engage with them. This has 8 on it. Vampire does not have quick strike, and a gunslinger has quick strike.
I don't care.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I was
he's
like,
down.
I was so excited for Eric.
Professor X.
All right. It's time. All right. Let's do.
All right, he's Professor X is going away.
All right.
Yep.
Meditation and Ricochet Beam for Scotty Too Hottie to play my own Avengers Mansion because I also want it to be a nice candy man. All right. I am Den. No and Den. Yes, indeed.
No one then.
No and Den. All right. I want to get rid of some cards here. What do we do? I know what this is, so this should be a tactic card. So I'm gonna go get the tactic card here, which is a priority target. Deal me an encounter card.
You have been
All right.
dealt.
All right, I will priority target that little schmuck that's in front of me.
Okay.
Whoa, that's some very aggressive language.
Yeah, and then Forge.
Let's
and
just say clown.
Right.
There it is.
Forge and her are gonna take him out, and priority target will trigger. I'll draw 2 extra cards.
Oh, it's a Steve priority target.
Oh,
Right.
it is. It's all about me right now. All right. Let's see. What other
I
minions
do
are
not
out
like
there?
that song.
We got the vampires in play. Who else we got?
That's it. Vampire, 5 threat over here will bring her up, and then we have to deal 16 damage.
All right,
Yep.
so I'm gonna practice defense on her, so she can attack for -1, and then I'm gonna spend 4 to play Wolverine, which is gonna ready Phoenix, and Wolverine is gonna completely obliterate that vampire.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
because he's got piercing.
Obliterate.
Obliterate, and then X Mansion will heal Wolverine. All right, and then Utopia's been spent. Is anybody else playing X-Men characters or no?
Nah, they suck.
All right,
You
I
mean
will danger
the
room
X-Jet?
training, which I forgot. I'm gonna go get my protective training for. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, you don't have any more. I am pretty
out.
sure
I'm out. Oh shoot. Well,
because
I
it's
switched my
still
deck
on
with-
Beast, it's on Shadowcat, and it's on
Still one?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Oh man, Phoenix. All right, Phoenix will punch. No, she'll remove 2 threat.
From this thing, yep.
Yeah, and then I'll make somebody draw a card, and then I have a card draw and a resource for an X-Man, and then Nightcrawler can remove 2 threat or deal 2 damage. Whatever.
Hold on,
you
I'm
want.
gonna call for an action.
Yep.
I'm gonna take 2 damage, remove 3 threat,
Yep.
and she's cornered.
Nice.
So then what do I do?
So then
There's-
you shuffle and then you reveal another new one.
Okay.
Oh, wait. You forgot. Who's the first player?
I am.
Okay,
Oh,
so
we're
you're
supposed to.
get a.
Is it
get a new
search?
search.
Search is the encounter deck and discard pile. For a minion?
Yeah, anyone.
It's true. But I don't know who. A cultist?
Yeah, just get a cultist.
Okay.
There you go. Easy.
That's a priority because if we don't kill it, then it becomes a
The
Kraken.
Kraken.
I can
Ugh,
Does that thing quick
Kraken.
strike
Here,
me?
I'll punch 2 on it.
All right. So how does this work if there's no cards left in the pile? I just shuffle and draw one
Yeah,
from the ones in the discard pile?
correct.
All right. We're back to Mojo Runner. Oh, we forgot everything was +1 damage.
Oh
So
shoot.
now
Yeah.
allies and minions gain toughness.
All right.
Oh,
That
okay.
thing didn't have quick strike, did it?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
So that means I still have some damage with Forge.
Okay. She's at 16. And there's a thing on her with double punches.
So yeah. So just before that, then because we called for actions and stuff happened, I'll just kill the cultist because it was +1 damage, right?
Oh, because the cultist would have been there.
Yeah. So I'll just kill the cultist.
Well, the cultist has 4 health. Does Forge do 2?
He's doing 2, but I also had Nightcrawler who could do 2, so he was
Okay.
doing 3. Yeah. So
That's fine.
So Nightcrawler's threat, where did that come from? Because I thought you used Nightcrawler for threat.
No,
now
he
you're
never
using it for
did.
damage?
I interrupted to remove the
Correct.
Got it. Got
all
it.
right, and then whoever's turn it is can get an Avengers. Well, Brian, you have the X Jet.
Yeah, I'll take your X Jet. It'll play my studio.
All right.
Not that it matters, because probably not gonna be much longer, right? I forgot to do this.
I'll take the
Uh,
card draw if there's one available.
Done. Take it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Let's see here. Okay, so Colossus, I can just go straight for her, right? To punch?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Colossus will punch for 3. I will use my muscles and these 2 to play Professor X, who is just gonna ready me and punch for another 3.
So proud of you and your muscles.
Yep.
It's not big. The titanium.
Shadow Cat will punch for 2.
Yep.
Professor X is gonna thwart for 3.
Okay.
That's all I have in hero form, so I will just flip down. I will put an armor up into the deck. And I'm also going to use Mutant Education. The mansion is in play. So I'll put the 2 Steel Fists that I have here into the deck.
Sweet.
So all of my stuff is back into the deck.
Yay.
Yay. Give myself a quick shuffle here.
Shuffle waffle.
And then
Give
draw a
yourself
card
quick shuffle.
because of the Mutant Education.
Oh, did you use the jet? You did use the jet, right?
Yep, I did. Okay, draw a card from Mutant Education. It's a Made of Rage. I'm going to use the studio to discard until I find something. Armor up. Perfect.
Sweet.
And Mansion Helicarrier is all for other peeps.
It's the gift that keeps on giving, right?
Yeah, I am done. Mansion Helicarrier, like I said, are available.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I can use them if nobody else does. I have 3 photonic blasts, so.
Oh, nice. Okay.
3 photonic blasts, which will just finish it.
Well,
Oh, no.
this stage, we got 2 stages.
Oh. Wait. We still have another stage? Oh,
All right, so if Brian, you're all good.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, let's use the beagle. Give myself another counter. Then I will flip up.
Hey, Brant, you did give me a card, right?
Yeah, one here, right?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because I decked out.
Okay, then now that I'm up, now I can finally play Web of Life and
Hey.
Destiny for
Hey.
free. Okay, let's do a couple
Let's
things.
go.
I'm going to put an Overwatch on the main scheme.
Okay.
Okay, then I am going to pitch this, use a Clarity of Purpose, give myself 1 damage, another tune counter, and then so that was 1, 2, and then remove a tune counter to play Crisis Averted.
Love
So
it.
remove 6 from the main scheme and 6 from a side scheme.
Crisis Averte.
Done.
Nice, nice.
19 and 2.
Okay, then I will pitch 2 more tune counters to put. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I can do 1 tune counter and a team building exercise to bring out organic webbing.
Nice.
Then I will thwart for 3. I will.
We're gonna get rid of this ice steroid M, so anybody can draw skilled investigators.
Yep, that's
Oh,
Eric.
nice. Okay, so there's a card draw. Thank you. Perfect. There's
Then we
my
have to deal with
suit.
another minion with toughness coming out.
I could go
There you
all
go. Take it up.
symbiote here.
Ham it
Ham
up.
it out, baby. Ham it out.
Suit it up.
Nice. All right. So then what the last thing that I was going to do was I was going to pitch a tune counter using my organic webbing to ready myself. Okay. Then we'll pitch this and 3 tune counters to bring out my suit, which then gives me 10 more health. I'm at 20. And then can we attack or?
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
stunned, so I can't attack.
Well, you can remove the stun.
Yeah. Well, or either that, or I can now I can thwart for 4.
Sounds
I
good.
think
So
we need to
yeah.
punch. I think we need to take her out.
I
It's
mean,
been over.
I got tons of damage here, so
Yeah, he's got tons of damage. Just thwart. That's fine.
Fine. Yeah, I'll thwart for 4.
okay. And then you can
And
ready and thwart again.
can I do organic webbing multiple times? No.
Oh, you already did it
can't.
once?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I already did it once. Oh, I also have Captain Americat, so he could attack for 2.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. That is my turn.
All right.
Brand,
Are there
draw a
card
card
draws?
from my mansion. Yep, draw a card from my mansion, and you have my helicarrier.
And my axe. All right.
Every time I say it, I think of it.
I'll photonic blast for 5. I spent 1, so I'll draw a card down to 1. I will punch him myself. Punch her, excuse me. My rudeness.
Brand's like, I'll do it myself.
Flip her. So she goes here and she goes to 60, and that's our win condition. Although now she only needs 8 counters, so we need to deal 60 damage next turn, please. Steve.
Yes.
All right. I will take I'll actually use my helicarrier, use a cosmic flight, and use my helmet for a photonic blast 55. Draw a card. I love Captain Marvel. And then I will punch again. Photonic blast. Draw a card. It's a cosmic flight. Down to 50. Beastal punch for 2. 48. Is there anybody that hits for more than 2 ally-wise, or should I just burn my command team?
You should have let Wolverine. Wait, don't do it. Keep it for Wolverine.
Okay. I heard you.
No,
All
no,
right.
keep it. Keep it.
But I know he's doing the job.
I'll flip down, draw a card, put out my energy channel. I'll try it. I'll cycle this and see if I get 2. Boom, and I'll put 2 on there. Done. So I'll have my 10 of 12 damage next turn. or 14 of 12.
Or
Everybody's
you'll have more than that because I'm
12.
going to put an attack training on her.
There you go. All right. Everybody set?
Oh, and I can
Yep.
get
Yeah.
rid of her swords too.
Yeah, we just gotta deal 12 damage each, and we got this as long as she doesn't activate 4 extra times.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. It's kill, baby. This goes to 19. Schemes, everybody drew up?
Everyone's drawn up. I
Did
have
anybody
some
bring allies
actions.
into play?
I have Professor X over here that
Okay.
I played last round.
So you would have had a tough.
Aren't you
He
armoring
would have.
up?
I am. Yes. Just letting you know, I am going to armor up because she's trying to activate against me, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna armor up.
Moira
And
draws you a card.
I'll- Sorry.
Moira
draws you a card.
He's sad
Moira
while eating a
draws me a
blueberry
card.
muffin.
Yep.
Right.
I will gain my tough for the round. Unfortunately, perseverance won't do anything. But he's attacking me,
Powerful
or
punch.
she attacks, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a preemptive strike. So let's see what it is.
It is a 1+ exhaust a character you control.
Huh.
Cool. I'll use defensive energy to deal the damage. Defensive energy for preemptive strike.
Okay.
Deal a damage back, right?
Yep.
I'll take no damage, so I'll lose a tough.
You still have to adjust the character though.
Iron Will is going to draw me a card. I took no damage, so Unflappable is going to draw me a card. Electrostatic Armor is going to deal a damage.
Yep.
And I have to exhaust a character.
Just exhaust
So
Professor X.
yeah, that makes sense.
All right, Spider Ham.
I will be taking damage, but I've got my cartoon physics.
She's
as
attacking
well.
you for 5. So yeah,
Perfect.
5 plus 0.
All right, I'm wiggling my body.
Nice. Oh, sorry. Shit up 2. Perfect. So that's that, right? Schemes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this goes to 24. And she goes to 3. And then schemes against me for another 5. So this goes to 29. Man, we need a justice player. Stat.
I've got an I don't think so if we need it.
Okay. I'll try to remember as we're flipping stuff up.
Yep.
Well armed. If a copy of swords is attached, she attacks you. Otherwise, search the deck. So she's going to attack Colossus for 5.
All right, I have a Nightcrawler where I can just bounce him back to my hand if you want.
Cool.
Or I can just use Forge to block.
Yeah, Forge
Whichever
might be
you
fine.
want.
Yep. All right. So Forge plus 0. She does activate though, so this goes to 5. Make sure it doesn't go to 8. We get a Blob. Does nothing except he's tough. Shadow of the Past.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Cancel it.
I don't think so.
All right.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get my shadows.
Sorry.
Assault will surge into a gunslinger who comes in with tough. And finally, erratic teleportation. If she's on her corner side, place a teleport counter on her. So this is going to go to 6. Yikes. Don't activate twice against me. Surges into a card shark. So if we ignore all these enemies, we can just win.
Yep. All right.
12 damage each if you got it.
I have more than that.
All right.
Gotcha.
I got like over 20.
Well, you won't get any damage.
Wolverine
You won't get
heals. I'm going to play a priority target, and Wolverine's going to kill that gunslinger with the piercing. And then I'll draw 2. 1.
Okay. Why are you
2.
killing it? Oh, because it's a priority target. Okay.
I just wanted to see if I could draw something better.
I'll ready him.
Huh?
I'll ready Wolverine.
Oh, perfect.
Call for an action.
Fine, I'll call for an action. Jeez.
I'm gonna hit her with 2 steel fists for 10 damage.
Nice.
Perfect. 36.
All right, I'm going to do my Avengers Mansion. Draw a card. Sweet Christmas. All right, I am going to flip up. I am going to use Storm to play a exploit weakness. I am then going to use Strength to do a ricochet beam for 4, 8.
What happened to not flipping up, Steve?
Well, it's
Bend the rules.
Apparently, it's go time.
28.
All right. Phoenix will punch for 3.
25.
Oh shoot, I forgot. I was gonna heal Wolverine with the X Mansion. So
No, you
Wolverine's
weren't.
gonna punch for 4.
21.
Nightcrawler is gonna punch for 3.
What's giving him +1?
The exploit weakness.
All right, 18.
Wait, does the exploit weakness make my steel fist punch for 6?
Yep.
Yep.
You should have waited, but you didn't.
Oh.
So too bad.
No,
18.
add 2 more.
16.
It was a delayed punch.
Yeah, it was a delay punch, right? All right, I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Polaris. I'm gonna put a what's it called on Wolverine. Utopia is going to ready him.
Why would you not put it on Colossus?
Why? Because he doesn't deserve anything.
Got it.
Wolverine punches for another 4. Polaris punches for another 3.
Steve is bitter.
Optic Blast for
Not
another
giving me
4.
anything.
Optic Blast for another 4. And then Cyclops for a final 2.
Nice.
So I think I did like 30 something damage.
33 damage.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Did I
Wait,
do my
is
share? I did nothing
you
all game. I
factor
just gave
in-
candy and I just like, here we go.
Are you factoring in the 12 damage that I did on top of his 30?
No.
Is that what you're doing?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That's what
So
I thought.
33 total, which means you did 21. Well, this is my favorite Captain Marvel turn. I fill that, I pop it, I play a new one. I fill it, I pop it for 20 damage.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
22.
Well
That's my
done.
favorite when you do that with Captain Marvel. It's just like, boom!
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Awesome.
Two of them. So, sorry, Colossus and Spider-Ham, you don't get final turns.
Right. I was
well,
about
I
to
did-
bring out my hammer.
Dude, I did 2 steel fists. That's the reason why.
Oh,
he's
that's
dead.
right. It was only Spider-Ham. All right. So long shot was not in play. We can choose a supporter upgrade with cost 3 or less if there's less than 10 threat per player on the main scheme. So now we get a 2 cost and a 3 cost when we fight the next villain.
We
Oh,
got
nice.
both.
Cool.
Nice.
Solid.
Oh, you
Cool.
didn't have it? Oh, okay. So I could put the X-Jet out turn 1. Wow.
And does it have to be a card that was already in play during the game?
No.
Okay, so it can be anything
Okay.
from your deck.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm gonna get 2
Very
priority
nice.
targets.
Very nice.
So, Steve, you're staying with that deck against Mojo?
No. That was a terrible.
No?
What are you talking about?
Okay, so I'll probably put the X Mansion and the X Jet back in my deck then.
Don't,
Cool.
don't you dare. Don't you dare.
There was something interesting though, and Steve alluded to it. He said there's 2 players handing out candy. We had 2 support players, which maximize the other 2 players. I mean, Colossus just became a monster because we gave him so many resources and card draw, right? And Spider-Ham just is a monster. And
Yeah,
especially
mean-
when we said to Spider-Ham, just all you have to do is remove threat, and you just removed so much threat. Like you took care
Yeah.
of a 4-player game's worth of threat, you know?
Yeah, I did not attack a single time, and I've been stunned. I don't know how many turns. Yeah.
So it was neat.
So far, I haven't taken a single point of damage.
Oh,
Nice.
I took 2. I'm so sad.
I've been
Oh,
dying to take damage so I can heal it with my ability.
There you go.
It is fun. That's what I like. Like I was telling people about this Captain Marvel deck, and they're saying, "Oh, well, people will just enjoy it more if you were just recurring Maria Hill and letting them draw cards." And it's true. But while I am helping people out and supporting them, this deck is able to just turn on a dime and deal damage too because of all the
Yeah.
lightnings in it. Whereas the Maria
Yeah,
Hill deck would
absolutely.
not do that with her, you know? So
Now, what are you doing with that extra card, right?
right, yeah, exactly. So it's nice. I mean, there's no doubt. I've played those games where Maria Hill's coming out 2, 3, 4 times a turn, and you're just filling your hand. And the more players you have, the crazier it gets. But this is nice because then it was like, boom, when I needed to drop, I did 15 on the previous turn and then 20 on this one. Like nothing, right?
There you
Yeah.
go.
So it's kind of neat. So cool.
Oh yeah, I think all the decks could turn on a dime right now. Like
I
it was
know,
pretty-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're playing on standard, which you kind of alluded to, but we wanted to kind of show how 4-player games can be quick. And so
Mhm.
if people are kind of fearing the 4-player game, notice that a standard game was pretty straightforward. We did that in 75 minutes, right?
Was it 75? Yeah. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was a little bit more than
Yeah.
that.
And so this is the kind of thing that you could do at your local store, at Con of Heroes, for people who haven't played the multiplayer games. And you can see some of the things I never mentioned, like, hey, I'm using Alpha Flight Station. Now, in person, I would mention it. On here, just because of voices, I just
Yeah.
use it and do my
Yeah,
card
don't-
draws,
Don't forget, we're playing over, webcam here, so it might actually technically be a little bit longer than if you were playing in person with people and
Yeah.
you could just
That-
quickly
yeah,
chat.
good
you
point.
know?
Yeah, because there's all
So-
these things that you don't forget. I'm like, and then like, oh shoot, oh you didn't do this. Oh, I could have given you
Well,
this.
absolutely, right? And there's times where it's like, oh, one of us talking, the other one tries to chime in. It's like, oh, what did you say? All that stuff, right?
Mhm,
That happens
mhm.
over webcam. When you're all sitting down at a table together, things are a little bit more clear, and you're like, okay, you do this, I'm going to help you out with this, all that stuff. We got to be like, hold on 1 second, let me do this first, and all that stuff, right?
But it was
Yeah.
fun. Just me and Brian be the X-Men and just you take all the X-Men stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
a cool leadership there without Scott trying to be the front runner.
I wasn't a leadership. I was protection.
Yeah.
Sorry, just playing a leadership role, I meant.
Right.
Not, oh yeah, you were trolling me. Sorry, I missed it. But yeah, I mean, I think those are things to think about at the table when you're playing with people too. Like in this case, I'm the person who's focused on this. We've gotten to the point where we say remove X threat, and I make the decision usually, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you
Yeah.
have somebody who's kind of focusing in on the villain and can do those kind of things, and that's kind of their job. Maybe somebody else kind of like the overall rules guy, right? Steve tends to kind of carry that. He'll kind of know the interactions of what
Yeah.
all that is. And then people who are focusing on like turn structure and what minions are in play. Because I think that's the most interesting part you can do in 4-player, especially when you push it to harder things, which is, okay, we've gotten through the villain turn. What are our priorities, right? What minions need to go down? Who can take care of what minions? We talk it through pretty quick. We kind of even be like, I got this guy, right? But then it
Mhm.
changes as we go and reminding people. So almost like the person at the table who's just reminding people, this is what we said. And that short discussion, we usually narrow it down to about a minute. But when you're playing with people for the first time, that could be 3 or
Yeah.
4 minutes. And now when people take their turns, you've talked about it as a group. So their turn is enacting the plan of the group,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You're
So-
talking about things changing as they go, but the thing is, when you're sitting at a table with Steve, they're always going to change on like a per card basis.
Right.
But I was super chill this game. I was just like, oh,
You were
That's good.
super chill, man.
I'm just
You
trolling
took
you
the
now.
butt of all the jokes too.
I was like, it's all good.
Just
Hey,
trolling you
speaking
now,
of
man.
butts,
All right.
tomorrow,
Whoa.
if you guys want to have some fun, try out some of the
Whoa.
try out the some suggestions I proposed in Ebony Maw, because Villains Beyond episode 18 now.
Cool.
Thank God you
Nice.
ended that with Ma.
Yeah,
Right.
Ma.
make it into the Maw. But if you want to have some fun, there's a couple of modulars that I suggest that are, I'll let you go watch it, but that are very, very cool that I tried out. But if you want to be brutal, give him some technology. Give the magician the technology, Osborne Tech, and the Goblin Gear.
There you go. And
Yeah.
Expert 2 Standard 2.
No,
Right.
Don't forget about that.
No, just that was craziness.
Cool.
But it's fun.
Eric, how did you feel? Have you played a 4-player game where you're like the primary thwarter?
Not as heavy as what Spider-Ham can dish out.
Yeah,
usually
he's
I'm
intense.
lucky if
He's
I
a
can just
beast.
scrape something off the plate. But like you said, he's just a monster.
Yeah, he's
Well,
just up there. Oh, we didn't get the extra card.
Yep.
You had the suit. It was a caught off guard. Somebody was getting caught off guard.
Oh,
Right.
I would have taken it and I would have lost my unflappable.
All right, we're good.
There you go. Fair
I
enough.
missed it from the suit there. So
Yeah, but this costs 4, so I can't bring this in on our free card. So have
that's
to
right.
play it legally.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Well, no,
Yeah.
we had the nightmare of starting with suits in Sinister Mode.
Yeah, exactly. That would be amazing. Do I need to remind you of Venom Goblin?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Hey, Eric, those suits, did you make them?
No. I think it was John Brown on the Facebook group. He posted well where we can get him, and I'll provide a link to Brandt. So when he posts this video, if you want to put that down in the
Yeah, I can do
notes,
that. Yep.
yeah, John made these available on his Google Drive.
No, but how did you make them?
I just
Just
printed
print
it
them out.
out and then sleeved it in front of a regular card.
It's a just.
That's
I
it.
honestly,
Okay.
the way I'll do it is I'll just print it on my color printer. I'll cut it out, put it over
Yep.
Morale
Just-
boost.
Just regular piece of paper.
I
Okay,
mean,
so-
it makes sense. You know, you put that suit on, that's a morale boost right there.
No
It
doubt,
is
no doubt.
so
Yes,
good.
but yeah, because when you have so many extra cards, yeah. So I just sleeve in front, and when
It's easy.
you're shuffling and stuff, you can't tell the difference because it's it's a legit back.
Oh, okay. I was wondering because because some of the proxies sometimes they look a little off and stuff like that. So I
Right?
was
Yeah,
wondering.
yeah. No, that's
Cool.
that's my trick. Yep.
We're gonna end it here and
cool.
whatnot. So people can find me on Wednesday night. I'll be playing on Nelson All Over. We're doing an Avengers matchup, and I'm playing Hulk. So we're gonna take on Loki. So that should be fun. I'll be over on his Twitch channel, I believe. And then on Friday mornings, remember to catch me on Chaps Chatting Champs with Josh on Get Up and Game. So we will be there. All right.
So
Thanks,
busy.
everybody.
Cool.
Until next time, I'm the Brandt.
I'm Brian.
Eric.
And not as busy, Steve.
Busy Brandt. Until then, we hope you step into the portal. Bye, everybody.